Manchester City bottle it in the last minute of the game at home against their bogey team, Crystal Palace. They were 1-0 up. They were 2-0 up. They couldn't kill the game off. And Roy Hodgson's men, who have felt a little bit aggrieved recently, have felt a little bit hard done by as of late, came up trumps. They have thrown another massive, a gargantuan spanner into the works of this title race. Liverpool fans, Arsenal fans, Aston Villa fans everywhere in jubilant celebrations right now. It keeps Manchester City fourth in the league. Yes, they're only 3 points from the top. It's not a million miles away, but an opportunity now for Liverpool when they play Man United to go 6 points clear. Arsenal have the opportunity to get back to 5 points clear, which is huge for both Liverpool and Arsenal as they play each other on the 23rd, which neither wants to lose, neither wants to drop points, but it's inevitable that one or both will drop points in that game. This gives them a little bit of a cushion, plus Man City go away to the World Club Championships. And it was a City performance. Well, look, they were the better team. They passed and moved the ball well. But again, there was just something slightly missing. Something slightly missing from this Manchester City team. And you could argue that's Erling Haaland not being there, somebody to put the ball into the back of the net. But overall, it just was not a good enough performance. It wasn't a good enough display. There wasn't enough clinical edge. And I felt as the game dwindled on, and we saw this when they played Liverpool recently and a number of other games, it's almost like a bit of fight has gone from them. It's almost as though they've lost a little bit of, that je ne sais quoi, that little va-va-voom. They've lost a little bit of life. They've lost a little bit of soul. That doesn't mean they're not the best team in the country still. Doesn't mean they won't win the English Premier League. Those two things, they can be off the pace slightly and still win it because they're still an amazing side. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. But the encouragement that the likes of Liverpool, the encouragement that Arsenal must be feeling this afternoon is, wow, we've got a great opportunity and a great chance here to win our first, with Arsenal's point of view, win our first Premier League title in a long time. Liverpool's perspective will be that, Klopp's been here and been brilliant, but maybe not won enough Premier Leagues for his likings. 4-peats can be stopped, which is a record that impacts every member of the top six, as it were, because at the end of the day, you don't want a team doing a 4-peat because they're so hard to do. It's likely that your club's never going to do it because it's never been done before. And you always want the records to either be achievable or to be in sort of the basket of your football club, as it were. So this is huge. A huge result today, a seismic result in many, many ways. And it's another smudge on the ledger, really, this season for City. If you look over their last 5 or 6 games, it sincerely has not been anywhere near good enough for a club the size of Manchester City. And it's as simple and as straightforward as that. And I don't think it can be denied. I don't think it can be overly played down. But I want to get your views and I want to get your opinions on this in the comment sections as well. We will be covering Chelsea on this game. I'm just trying to update the thumbnail at exactly the same time that I'm talking to you all because, I'm a one-man band. Although KJ's in the building with me right now. We're going out for my birthday for some food a little bit later. So he is around. He might have left to go and get ready. He's staying down the road, a lovely little place. But when I get that, I'm going to update it while I'm talking to you, all right? Now, do that. It's gone too far. There he is. That's perfect. Right, I'm going to update that thumbnail, and now I can get back to talking to you all. But look, I think Crystal Palace deserve a lot of praise as well. They had some poor results recently. They've had Roy Hodgson and co really sort of frustrated and angry at some of the decisions that have taken place. They were unhappy with what happened with the red card against Liverpool. I actually still think the referee got that absolutely right in that game. But what a response from them. What a response from him as a manager. He was kind of being teased and joked about a lot this week. But they absolutely deserved it. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. FSG and Klopp must spend in January. We have a chance. And this is very, very true. 110%. This is very, very true. Arsenal, Liverpool Do not rest on your laurels. Go out and buy the best available players for your team in the positions you need, because this isn't, in my opinion, and I'm starting to change my mind now, about who may win the league, because this City team, it isn't just not playing well. There is something, and I'm telling you this now, unless you've had a team as good as what City were last year. And I know Liverpool fans of old will know this. Man United fans will know this. Barca fans will get it. Madrid fans will get it. Great sides. Very few fan bases have had a great team, like a greatness team, a legendary team that will live on forever. You can see when there's 5% missing. And that still, in many people's eyes, will make them favourites. And that's why Arsenal and that's why Liverpool needs to get big. I agree with that super chat 100%. LB is fuming. Please check for me, though. Was it not a foul on Silva in the build-up to the penalty? And how far do you go back? I'd have to watch it again. It's very hard when I'm watching 2 or 3 games at the same time. And obviously, I was keeping an eye on the situation at Bournemouth. And wish a very speedy recovery to Tom Lockhart, who, everybody, he suffered something. No, it's not been clarified exactly what happened to that man, just Locks right now, but we'll see. And hopefully he's better. Fabrizio has said that he is responsive and alert, which is a very, very good sign at this stage. So I was watching all those games. So I didn't see a foul on it. I mean, the penalty was a stone waller. Phil Foden absolutely takes the man's leg out. I don't think it was a foul based on what I've seen. I'll have to watch it again, though. I'll have to watch it again to give a conclusive answer. If anyone's got a link, if it's trending somewhere on Twitter, somebody DM me a link and I'll have another watch of it right now. Actually, someone just sent me a link here. No, it's something else. There's a different link for something. The same penalty again. They gave it today. The penalty that Arsenal should have got last week, given today. Absolutely crazy. Bottled it even after cheating is what Data has got to say to us here. Deacon says Hamza screwed City so hard with that video. Yeah, them football gods, brother. Them pesky old football gods. Waka, waka, hey. City drop points again. Yeah, he's never going to be able to live that down. He's never going to be able to live that down now. Palace robbed, Grealish offside, Ederson red card. I don't think it was a red card for Ederson. There was covering players. I do think the first goal was offside, though. I want to see a close-up of the line because I believe they're going to put that line of Palace's against Nathaniel Klein's hand. For me, I thought it was offside. We haven't seen a close-up of the lines. We need to get the automated system that the Champions League has because that did look offside to me personally. Palace robbed, win deserved for F's sake. Ederson, 100% a red card. No, I don't think it was a red card. I'm going to be fair there. I think that there was covering defenders. I don't think you can give it personally. How was Ederson not sent off? Hamza's karma coming back to bite him. Arsenal fans, don't troll before our match, please. Let's get the W first. Exactly. Talk about City. Criticize things that are not wrong, but don't troll yet. Gods are watching. They're listening. They're around. They're in your area, bruv. Did FIFA cover your expenses at the World Cup? No. The Football Terrorist, my company, covered our expenses at the World Cup. The only thing that we did that FIFA covered is there was a few parties that they put on. And again, FIFA, the host, but it was all paid for by the Qatari royal family. So FIFA didn't pay for anything. I suppose you could argue FIFA paid for nothing because Qatar have to pay FIFA. So, yeah, FIFA giving nothing but my G. They don't pay nothing for me. We did that. Our sponsors covered us as well. We have sponsors for that. So, what the F? I fell asleep on the couch after the 70th minute and wake up to this. Liverpool and Arsenal title race. Have we seen that in the Prem? That hasn't been seen in the Prem. And I'm going to say this now. Don't be writing Man City off. They're in this title race still. By the way, no City fans have arrived backstage yet. None have arrived. None. Diddly squat. Bare minimum today, at least we won. This from Moose Wiz, obviously talking about Chelsea. We'll come back to Chelsea a little bit in a minute. Curran here says, I'm so happy you'll never walk alone. And I'm sure you guys are buzzing about that today. No one has sent me a thing of this Bernardo Silva foul. I'm going to Google it. Silva foul. Let me check. That might not even come up. Or I wrote Silva, not Silva. That's not going to help. That's effing ridiculous. It's a penalty. Okay. There's no videos of it anywhere. The problem is you don't have enough City fans online to like post stuff so you can see it. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyone's got a link? Send it me. Send it me. There's always a goalie covering defenders, and still they get a red. How is it not the same? I understand where you're coming from. So you could argue if the goalie doesn't do that and there's an open net, it's relatively easier. But if there's a defender that makes a foul and there's a covering defender, it's never a red card. So, yeah, for me, I think it was right that it was a yellow. Happy birthday, Terry. Hope you have a great night. Yeah, thank you. My birthday tomorrow, but thank you very much indeed. Yeah, like KJ's here, my brothers. Phil's down. I'm going to go out with the family and, yeah, just have a bit of food, have a good night, and then stay up and try and stay up and watch the UFC.